In less than a week, we're gonna have the next UFC 320, which is one of the best cards this year. We got Magomed Ankalaev against Alex, Merab against Corey, Yuri against Khalil, and this fight card, I cannot wait for it because, first of all, I wish Alex Pereira could get the win and can get back his belt, but I don't see it happening. I think he's too old. I think he's too scared of Ankalaev, and I think Ankalaev just has his number. It's just that Alex Pereira can never really relax in there with Ankalaev because he always fears a takedown. And I actually think that the takedowns are going to be more dangerous this time, so I see no way Alex winning, but I hope it because I love him. I love Brazil, so I hope Alex wins, but he's not gonna. Merab against Corey. I'm gonna go with Merab. I think no one beats Merab. He is like one of the best ever in the sport. He's like closing in on GOAT status. Like he's already the GOAT of bantamweight division, but I mean of GOAT status in the sport. So I think he's gonna beat Corey fairly easy, and it's gonna be no problem for him. We have Yuri against Khalil, which is an interesting matchup. I love both of these guys. I love their styles. They're exciting. Both of these guys have never been in a boring fight. Think about it. I honestly think that Yuri is gonna get it. I think in the first 2 rounds, he's gonna get hit a lot and he's gonna look vulnerable, but he has an iron chin, and I think Khalil is gonna gas out, and eventually Khalil is gonna get knocked out by Yuri. I could even imagine that Yuri will knock him out by a knee up the middle, because Khalil is just so much shorter than Yuri Prochazka. But anyway, this will be a great fight, and I think Yuri against Khalil will be the most exciting fight of this card. Abus against Joe Pfeiffer. Honestly, Abus, no Magomedov, I don't see him winning. I think he's washed, he's old, and he's not UFC level. Even in Germany, no one believes in him, to be honest. So I don't see it happening. He doesn't even have the support of his country, imagine that. So how can you win without Germany's support? Josh Emmett against Yusuf Zalal. To be honest, I don't care less who wins. This fight doesn't really matter. And the rest is absolutely useless. It doesn't matter at all. Yeah. But what I can say is that I believe Ankalaev is gonna choke. No, I don't. I think Ankalaev is gonna win a dominant decision. No, I'm going with Ankalaev knockout Alex Pereira, because what I think is that Ankalaev now knows Alex. He knows his weaknesses, and he's way more confident now. Now that he's a champion, he's way more confident. So I imagine that he is gonna be under pressure, and he's gonna pressure Alex Pereira. He's gonna hit him in his face. He's gonna take him down, and I think this time he's actually gonna take him down, not just attempt it. And just in a moment when Alex doesn't see it coming, like when he maybe tries to defend for a takedown, I think he's gonna land upstairs and he's gonna knock Alex Pereira out, because we know that Magomed Ankalaev has power, and I mean Alex has a great chin, but this is light heavyweight, right? So it's a different kind of ballpark. But to be honest, I want to see Alex win, I love Brazil. I love his story. I love everything about Alex Pereira. I don't see him winning, but I hope he wins. And to be honest, I think he's going to retire after this fight, because he's getting up there in age. He's 38. He's already rich as fuck, so he doesn't need to fight for money or something. And I think if it's not about a championship belt, he's not gonna fight again. And after his loss on Saturday, he's never gonna fight for the belt again, probably, right? So I think that's what was it. I mean, he had a really short career in the UFC. I mean, it was, what was it, like maybe 4 years, 3 or 4 years, but it was full with great fights, and he's one of the best ever. So he did a great job. He has no reason to feel bad about this. Yeah. Then we have Merab. Merab, it's just crazy. I think this guy is so fucking stupid that, look, it's basically like Merab is super stupid and Corey is like so intelligent. Corey is like I don't know, I think he studied psychology or something. Like Corey is like actually, he reads books and stuff like that. And Merab, he's just stupid, He's just restarted. So I think in order to be a good fighter, you cannot overthink, and Merab never overthinks. I mean, Merab has like the worst strikes I've ever seen anyone throw. He has like the worst techniques on everything, but he just has the confidence. He has such a big confidence in his endurance and in his toughness. And Corey is kind of like reading books about Genghis Khan and I don't even know about like some random shit that nobody cares about, and it's not gonna help him. He's just too timid. He's too much overthinking. Like, do you know when you were like in high school and there was this girl that you really liked and you were overthinking for months how to approach this girl, what to say, like a good strategy, right? And in the end, the guy that was really stupid had no strategy and just went for it one day. He eventually got this girl, He had the girlfriend because he just did it, I think in life you just have to do it sometimes. You don't need a good strategy, you just have to do it. And Corey is kind of this guy that never gets a girlfriend because of that, So I think Merab is gonna get it. I think after this win, he's probably like almost top 5 best of all times, like GOAT, I mean. And yeah, we have Yuri against Roundtree. This is gonna be an exciting matchup. I love this matchup. I love this matchup for both of these gentlemen. I see Yuri winning because Yuri is just tough, He improved his head movement. You could see it in his last fight. He has now way better head movement. He's slicker. I think he's even gonna make Khalil Roundtree miss a lot of times, And this is gonna be why Yuri's gonna win, He's also just tough. I think Khalil is someone who gives up. I mean, he's tough too, but he's gonna give up eventually. And I think Yuri is gonna knock him out with a knee up the middle. I think Yuri is gonna go for body shots, and once Khalil defends the body shots, he's gonna go upstairs like with a left and a right hand, and Khalil is gonna be a little bit stunned by that. Maybe he's walking backwards, he's not understanding what's going on, and this moment there's gonna be a fast and good knee up the middle, and it's gonna be knockout. I feel bad for Khalil. I mean, he's a good guy, I think, but that's how it works, right? Then we have Josh Emmett against Youssef Salalo. This guy, I used to live in the Netherlands, and this guy looks like the guy that you wouldn't like to see on the street, Like, let's say you go out at night to buy some bread or something. You wouldn't like to see this guy, he's scary. But to be honest, I don't care about this one, Josh Emmett, like both of these fighters are not interesting to me, so I don't care, okay? Abus and Joe Pfeiffer, these two guys, they're both not the most intelligent. Let's be honest, like, they would not make it in high school or like, you know what I mean? But they're fighters, so who cares? And Abus, I think Abus is already old. Like, let me see. How old is he? Age? Where's age? Abus is... No, I don't know how old this guy is. Anyway, like, he's like 37 or 38. And he's not even ranked, you know, so... Oh, no, he's ranked number 14. Anyway, he's not gonna beat Joe Pfeiffer, you know? And even if he beats Joe Pfeiffer, in the end of the day, who cares? You know, it's Joe Pfeiffer. Like, I mean, it's a good win, but like, you know what I mean? Who cares, you know? Who cares? Then we got Atiba Gautier against Ozzy Diaz. I don't know either of these guys, to be honest, and I don't care about them. But just because his name sounds cooler, I would go with Atiba Gautier, you know? I mean, Gautier, it's a strong name. He's from Cameroon. Maybe he has this Francis Ngannou genetics. Let's look. Well, who's this guy? Okay. He's 8-1. Okay. He's not bad. He's not bad. Who's this guy? Oh yeah, the other guy is... I'm going with Gautier, to be honest. He just has a cooler name, to be honest. Then we have Edmin Shabayzayan against Andre Muniz. Andre Muniz, easy. Chris Gautierrez against Farid Basharat. To be honest, Farid Basharat, is this guy Moroccan? Because, to be honest, Moroccans, they are not the best fighters, you know? Like, generally, Moroccans are not good, you know? But, I don't care about this one. I'm gonna go with Santos. Yeah, who cares, you know? Patchy mix. Who cares? The guy from Kazakhstan. This guy looks like Arman Sarukian, you know? Like, when I first saw this guy, I thought this is Arman Sarukian. Right? Ramiz Brahimayev. Where is this guy from again? I mean... Let's see if he is the real Arman Sarukian. Then we have a Venezuelan girl against a Guam girl. I don't even know this country, Guam, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, who cares, you know? I would go with the Venezuelan girl, but who cares, who cares? So those are my picks for UFC 320. Such a cool card. When it comes to looks maxing, I would say, yeah, when it comes to looks maxing, Magomed is Shad Light, and Alex Pereira, I think he's a mid-tier normie, okay? When it comes to the physique, yeah, the physique of Alex is just a little bit more developed. Alex looks like a really attractive guy. And, you know, Magomed, he has a good body, but it's just like a wrestler body, you know? Like, it's good, but it's not like trained. Like, look at these shoulders, you know? Difference in the shoulders. Absolutely. And this is it for this video. Thank you so much.